Welcome to this tutorial on the 2025 Axie Infinity breeding cooldown chart. A comprehensive guide to help you understand the breeding mechanics in Axie Infinity. The breeding cooldown chart is a crucial tool for players to plan and manage their Axie breeding strategies. First, let's start with the basics. In Axie Infinity, breeding is the process of combining two Axies to produce a new offspring. Each Axie has a breeding cooldown period, which is the time it takes for an Axie to be ready to breed again after a successful breeding. The breeding cooldown period varies depending on the Axie's breed count, with higher breed counts resulting in longer cooldown periods. The 2025 Axie Infinity breeding cooldown chart provides a detailed breakdown of the breeding cooldown periods for each breed count. The chart shows that for breed count 0, the cooldown period is 5 days. For breed count 1, the cooldown period is 7 days. And so on. Understanding this chart is essential to plan your breeding strategy and minimize downtime. To use the breeding cooldown chart effectively, you need to consider your Axie's breed count and the desired offspring's attributes. For example, if you want to breed an Axie with a high breed count, you need to factor in the longer cooldown period and plan your breeding schedule accordingly. Best practices for using the breeding cooldown chart include keeping track of your Axie's breed counts, planning your breeding schedule in advance, and considering the attributes you want to pass down to your offspring. By following these best practices, you can optimize your breeding strategy and get the most out of your Axies. In conclusion, the 2025 Axie Infinity breeding cooldown chart is a valuable tool for players to manage their Axie breeding strategies. By understanding the breeding cooldown periods and planning your breeding schedule effectively, you can minimize downtime and maximize your chances of getting the desired offspring. Remember to keep track of your Axie's breed counts, plan your breeding schedule in advance, and consider the attributes you want to pass down to your offspring to get the most out of your Axies.